Hello, trolls. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the case may be in your part of the world. I am Justin Emo Halliwell, and I am making this video called Sometimes You Just Have to Write People Off. That's right. And when you write people off, that means these are people that you no longer want to have contact with or no longer have anything to do with them. And because sometimes you just have to write off a bad person out of your life and pretend they don't exist and just move on with your life, right? All right, so we'll get into the video right after this brief message. All right, so with that said, well, first of all, I got to give you a little history on why I'm making this video and what this video is all about. I got to give you a little history first. So you guys ready for a little history lesson? Okay, here's the thing. And I'm going to take you back to the Jeremiah Raber days on my channel. Does everybody remember Jeremiah when he was my mod? One of the things that got Jeremiah pissed off about why he turned on me, one of the things that made Jeremiah get so angry is because I banned the trolls, wait a few days, and then unban them again. And then then they would piss me off again, and I would ban the trolls, wait a few days, and unban them again. So what happened was Jeremiah was getting tired of the, I guess he called it wishy-washy or the yin-yang. 1 minute I'm blocking people, 1 minute I'm letting people out. 1 minute I'm blocking people, then the next minute I'm banning people. See, what Jeremiah doesn't understand or didn't understand at the time. See, has anybody seen the movie Christmas Carol? We just went through the holiday season, right? We all just went through the Christmas season, didn't we? We just went through the holiday season, right? And we know that Scrooge starts off as an evil man and becomes this jolly old soul at the end of the movie, right? Well, I am the Christmas Carol in reverse. I was the happy-go-lucky guy at the end of the movie. I was the one that always wanted to give people a spare chance and a second chance. See, that's why I used to unban people, because at the time when I first started doing panels, I was the happy Scrooge, the one that wanted to go out of his way to make people happy and have a good time on my YouTube channel. And I wanted my panels to reflect me having a good time. I wanted to be the happy and rejoiceful.
Jesus Christ almighty. That's all you talk about is trolls. You just like fucking what's his face? I don't even remember because now he's gone. What to say? Okay. But you guys have so much in common. You hate trolls, but you can't stop talking about them. So they're in your head. They're in your head and they're never gonna go away.
And the kind Ebenezer Scrooge. You know, the one that you see at the end of the movie, right? Not the old bastard that's visited by the three ghosts and fucking, you know, a vindictive prick. Well, in my case, the trolls did the opposite. They took my nice Ebenezer side and they turned me into a Scrooge. I am 100% a Scrooge.
Yeah, you are an asshole.
I am, the only way I can describe it is a Christmas Carol in reverse. I started as this happy-go-lucky guy. You know, like I said, I used to get mad with people, ban them. Then it would be like, oh, maybe I should give that guy a nice, a second chance, and I would
repeats himself like the other guy too.
Jeremiah off. That's what cost me Jeremiah as a mod, because I couldn't make up my mind. 1 minute I was hanging out with the trolls, the next minute I was banning them, then I was hanging out with the trolls, then I was banning them again. Because that was during my happy Ebenezer Scrooge days. I was happy to be on YouTube. All I wanted to do was come online, have a decent panel, and meet with friends, and have a good old fucking time on the internet.
It was a long time ago,
but the trolls turned me into the evil Scrooge, you know? So anyway, just recapping that a little.
You and Cyrax can't handle your own shit, man. You start your own shit, and then you don't shut up about it, and then you piss people off, and you don't want them to respond. If they respond, then they're trolls. But you guys can sit there and say whatever you want about people. But when we respond, we're trolls. We're evil. How the fuck? Why do you go live if you don't want to deal with people? Why do you go live? So you can sit there and talk your shit, and then put it on, private, so only certain people can comment? Please. Or you got it so they have to fucking pay you? Jesus Christ, man. Nobody's gonna pay you for your company.
I bet. Because there was a time that I would get mad at somebody and take them off my ban list and give them another chance. And then if they cross me again, reban them and unban them, reban them and unban them. And I was doing it for a while in the beginning. And that's one of the reasons why Jeremiah quit as one of my, admin, because he got tired. He's like, Jesus Christ, I know soon enough to ban everybody and then you're letting them out again, so that's why he quit. But seeing that they trolls took a nice guy who only wanted to do was have fun on the internet and just hang out with people and be happy and go lucky and turned Emo Howlin' Wolf into Ebenezer Scrooge, a vindictive little prick.
Get over
that
it!
holds things to heart now.
God.
That has no forgiveness. That's what the trolls
You are a
have
hot
turned me
fucking
into.
mess.
So now, because I'm the full-blown Ebenezer Scrooge before he meets the three spirits, in other ways of putting it, I have that mentality. Well, fuck everybody else. It's alright for me, and fuck everybody else. And because I no longer have that compassionate side. That's right. The trolls red-rommed my compassionate side. And because I no longer have a passionate side, my compassionate side doesn't say, oh, well, give this guy another chance anymore. Now, my heart and heart side says, you know what? These guys did you dirty. Fuck them. Write them off. Leave them alone. And throw them and pretend.
Just like Cyrax, too. He's got to go on and on about one subject. He's got to say it like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Like, just cut it. We get it. We're all assholes. And we ruined your life. Move on. Talk about something else.
They don't exist. That's where I am in my life. So, it came through me, through a couple of people, and I saw his email, and I saw his fucking, his message on Skype, and I want nothing to do with the person. The guy's a scumbag. He's a redneck piece of trash. He was never my friend. Because that's what he told everybody when he turned on me. Oh, I was never Emo's friend. And I want nothing to do with the piece of trash. Ooh. He is what I consider now written off. He doesn't exist. I don't focus my life worrying about if he's restreaming me. I don't go watch his videos. I don't pay attention to what he's doing because he's dead to me. And that would be Mr. Andrew. Andrew B. I'd like to say his last name, but he probably doxed me for saying his real name.
Wow.
And I'm not going to throw anybody out there who gave me his fucking... And there was a couple people by way of Nemesis that contacted Nemesis, and Nemesis contacted me. Oh, this so-and-so said that Andrew's trying to get a hold of you. No. Andrew did too much damage to this channel. Andrew will never be my friend. I want nothing to do with Andrew. Do I wish peace and happiness for him and his daughter? Yeah. Let him and his daughter live a nice, peaceful life. out of my fucking face. Because I don't want nothing to do with them. Because once I've written you off, you're dead to me. So sometimes you have to write bad people off. And that's the title of this video. Sometimes you have to write bad people off. I'll give you another example of what I'm talking about. My mother and my uncle, they had a fight. They had a fight in 2005. My mother said to my uncle, well, you know what? You're a piece of shit. You're no longer my brother. I no longer want to have anything to do with you. You're dead to me. And then my uncle died 2 years later, and my mother and my uncle never spoke again. She had written my uncle off at that point because my mother said, you know what? I can't forgive what my brother did to me. It was so fucking bad that I don't have a brother. So in my opinion, I don't have Andrew. He doesn't exist to me. I don't want nothing to do with him. I have written Andrew off. And anytime that he tries to contact me, anytime he tries to send me a letter, anytime he tries to, call my Google Voice, send messages to me, come in with his thousands of sock accounts, I am just going to ban his ass. Because Andrew is written off. He's not in my life anymore. I don't care what he does with that stupid room of his. I don't care. You and your daughter go into the hereafter and have a nice life. Leave me the fuck out of it.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's the way I feel about it. There's other people on this list that I've written off. The next one in line would be Salty. I've given Salty Rant
him.
at least 6 chances.
Ugh.
Salty Rant has stabbed me in the back at least 6 times.
Piece of shit.
Therefore, moving forward, I want nothing to do with Salty Rant.
That dude's a fucking piece of shit. Salty Rant is a fucking piece of shit. He's a douchebag. I can't believe he's married. His wife probably sleeps in another room. I mean, because she can't handle his ass. Salty Rant is a fucking worm. He's a loser. He's a scumbag.
Has been written off.
I fucking hate him.
That means I no longer speak to him. I no longer will be speaking about him and Andrew in future videos because they're dead to me. They're written off. When somebody steeped so low to get somebody kicked out of the house or try to get somebody kicked out of the house by making their life difficult, by taking the fight outside of YouTube and fucking with somebody's real life. I'm sorry, Salty. That was a line you crossed. I want nothing to do with you. You are done. You are dead to me.
Yeah,
you're on the list with Andrew. Another one on the list is Shiva. I want nothing to do with Shiva. That 4 eyes, ugly looking motherfucker.
Him.
That motherfucker. 4 eyes, ugly F-God. I don't want nothing to do with him. He's a piece of shit. He's never liked me. He was never my fucking friend. So in my opinion, Shiva is another one that I could care less about. I don't need him in my life. I don't want him in my life. Then you got all the ones that make the parody videos about me. TA, GS, GL, Black Trash, PM. You know who I'm talking about. BTPM. As far as I'm concerned, fine. Do what they want to do. I don't have to be involved with it. I'm not going to watch the shit. I'm not going to let them, run rampant in my room anymore because those people are dead to me.
You're so angry.
When you piss me off to a certain extent, you become dead to me. I'll tell you, there's another one that's even on this list. Autotron. Autotron came to me about a year ago and said, well, if you're mental disabled and you have brain damage, you don't belong in the 1A community. Fuck you, Autotron. I have just as much right to be in this fucking
Who says that to somebody? You
do, motherfucker.
That's crazy. Who says that to somebody? You have brain damage, so you shouldn't be allowed in this. How fucked up? How fucked up is that? That's so mean to say to somebody.
So what did you think I... So Orgatron's been out of my life for
What
a
the
year now.
fuck?
Then there's other people like Doug Hutton. Don't want nothing to do with Doug Hutton. Another useless piece of shit. Then you got CFW. She's another two-faced, useless piece of shit. Don't want nothing to do with that cunt either. And you got Golden Eyes, another fucking piece of trash. I want nothing to do with Golden Eyes. Then you got Tria Poland, another fucking piece of trash. That was never my friend. So you know what? That's why my chat is off now, because some of you people are dead to me and I don't want nothing to do with you. And when I write you off permanently, it's it. It's kaput. And after this video, I'm not going to mention you guys in any further videos.
Yes, he will.
You can say, well, we're restreaming Emo's content because it's fair use. Fair use is just another fair use is just another word for theft, in my opinion.
What is it?
Fair use is just another way to give the trolls permission to steal other people's content. That's all fair use
We're
is.
sharing it. We're sharing it around. What? How is that bad? We're like taking it and just, we're giving you viewers. You get viewers from that shit. Like Cyrex would say, it just gives him clout. There you go. Be happy with that.
Death. I'm deft. THEFT. I know it sounded like I said death, but I meant deft. Okay? Fair use is another word for stealing. For taking some property that doesn't belong that belongs to other people. And you say you're doing it for comedy and satire and critique and all this other shit.
I'm just sharing it.
And you change the speed on it a little bit so the algorithm doesn't recognize it. And you play with it here and there and here. Nevertheless, you fucking motherfuckers that do that shit, you're too fucking pathetic. You can't make your own fucking content, so you gotta fucking, you gotta fucking, you gotta fucking steal mine to make your videos. So like I said, yeah, Gen T's another one. Gen T's dead to me because everybody was riding Gen T's ass with that "you're back in the wrong horse" shit. Okay, and she turned on me. She went back to Andrew, and I look. And when I first got back on the internet, I seen a video on Gen T's channel where it said, "Oh, we're not in elementary school. It's time to play children's games." Okay. Jen, I want you to show me one person that was fighting for the U.S. government against Germany, and Germany against the U.S. at the same time. You can't come over to. Well, I'll put it in another way. Another way is you can't be a Confederate soldier and a Union soldier at the same time. You can't go north up to Philadelphia and say, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot me some rednecks. I'm gonna kill me some Confederates," and then the next day go down to Georgia and say, "I'm gonna kill some Yankees," and play both sides. You can't do it. You're either on the Yankee side or you're on the Confederate side when it comes to war. You can't be playing on both sides.
Good point.
No, everybody's going to say, well, they have spies, which are working for both sides at the same time. That ain't the same thing. You cannot be my friend, and you can't be Andrew's friend. You can't be on my front line fighting Andrew, and then the next night in the fucking drama dome fighting against Emo. Just like they tell you in Sunday school, you either accept Jesus Christ or you accept Satan. You can't be on two sides of a door at the same time. So it's not childish when I tell people it was either the Drama Dome or me. I meant what it said. And a lot of you fucking stabbed me in the back. And
That is not fucking fair! That is not fair. How is that fucking fair? If I want to be friends with fucking somebody that you don't like, fuck you! I'm gonna be friends with whoever I want to be friends with, okay? I will talk to whoever I want to talk to. You sound like a fucking kindergarten. It's either me or them. It's me or them. Yeah, I just dealt with all of that bullshit in the last community I went with. Fuck them! They're fucking retards.
went to the
Sorry.
Maggot Dome.
Oh, you're just sad. You're pouty because I
You
didn't
can't
pick
be
you.
the fucking door and be neutral. That's not allowed in this game. You can't be the fucking door and be neutral. Oh, I got people coming at me
Yes,
on
you
either
can.
side, and I'll just be the door in the middle, the divider. Bullshit.
I'm the door. I guess I'm a door.
So every time I hear people say, well, what are we in elementary school? This one can't hang out with this one, and that one can't hang out with this one. You're damn right.
No.
You're goddamn right.
You're
goddamn
wrong.
right.
You're wrong.
I just unsubbed from Murder 'em Up TV the other night. And last night I unsubbed from Murder 'em Up TV. You want to know why I unsubbed to
Who
Murder
gives
'em
a
Up
fuck?
TV? Because on October 3rd he did a great rant. He did a great rant video saying, "Don't tell me how to run my panel. Don't tell me how to run my channel. Don't tell me who I can have on my panel and who I can't have." And I was agreeing with him. And then he said, the DD is entertainment. And when he said the DD was entertainment, I went, click, goodbye. Murder 'em Up TV, because that's who he's playing for. He's playing for that side.
So
So
why you're so hateful and hurtful?
I take it back. That was the 6 o'clock this morning. I unsubbed from Murder 'em Up TV.
Ah, shit. You're just mad because people won't choose you then. It's like, are you going to choose me? Or are you gonna... It's like fucking kindergarten shit, dude. And then you get mad because they're not choosing you. Oh, and then you bitch and you whine and you cry like you always do when you rant and you get mad. God, calm down. Calm down. Breathe. It's okay.
He said the Dome is entertainment. No, the Dome is a show where they steal other people's content. Murder 'em Up TV, they steal other people's content. And you support that, Murder 'em Up TV? They steal other people's content? Really? So like I said, we get to the point in our lives where we just say, you know what? Fuck this. This guy ain't worth fighting over anymore. This person's a lost cause. And like I said, Andrew's a lost cause to me. Salty's a lost cause to me. Shiva's a lost cause to me. Salty Rant's a lost cause to me. Gen T's a lost cause to me. It's just the way I feel about it. And just like
you need to find a different fucking community, which is what I did, and I like the one that I'm in now. People are fucking nice and cool and not fucking evil and twisted and just do shit for fucking hurting people for drama. Like, that's insane. Unless, you know, it's Cyrax and hurting him is okay because he's a fucking pedophile. That's different.
I'm upset on this October 3rd video. Nobody's going to tell me how to run my room. When all these trolls come in and say, well, you got to unban everybody, and you got to run, and you can't have Rick on your panel, and you can't have this one on your channel, and you can't have that one on your panel. Fuck you.
See, now you just know. See, now you're choosing.
This
you can
is
have
my fucking channel. I run it my fucking way, and it's my fucking way of the highway. That's it.
Aww.
That's fucking it. So, like I said, the title of this video is Sometimes You Just Have to Write People Off. And I'm doing it, baby. I'm moving out because I'm moving on with my life because I don't need this shit in my life anymore. Like I said, I was the joyful, happy, go lucky Scrooge at the end of a Christmas Carol. And the trolls took my happy, joyful, wanting to have a good time and turned me into a vindictive prick. Yeah, I'm a vindictive prick now because you trolls made me that way. I no longer have forgiveness. I used to have a forgiving side. I no longer have a forgiving side.
It's your own
I no
fault.
longer have a compassionate side.
It's your own
Why?
fault.
Because you MAGA trolls killed it off.
Mm-hmm.
And until next time, stay safe, be well, take care of yourself and each other. But like I said, there will be no peace with Andrew because he's dead to me. The end.